Good afternoon for today's Habit Marquez. Yes, good afternoon. Of course, as usually, every what is today? Sunday, yeah. What every Sunday? Sorry, Friday. Oh my God, I'm not focused. Every Friday at 4 until 5 p.m. Of course, we are here in Bemci Corner English discussion. Of course, with our friends from participant, from community, and etc. And it's all about Bemci. And before I'm going to talking about our topic for this afternoon, of course. I would like to invite our friends, yeah, from MC, of course, Bridge English Meeting Club Indonesia. And before I spill to the topic, yeah, I would like to invite them one by one. Stay tuned, of course, in 99.6. And let's go. Please use this mic. Please use this mic. Please use this mic. Good afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys?
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
How's
I'm
it
Halo.
good.
going? How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What about you? Very, very good. What about you?
I'm wonderful and beautiful.
Yes, the most beautiful here. Yes, the one and only. Okay. Oh my God, it's been long. Yeah, never met each other. Really, especially on media, right?
Hello.
So this is so this is your first time, right, to come here. Oh my God. Yeah, I would like to invite you one by one. Start from you. Please introduce yourself. What is your name? Where do you live? What is your where do you live? Yeah.
Okay.
What is your hobby?
Pluto planet.
Name, hobby, activities,
Okay.
domicile, domicile. Yeah, address. I mean.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Let me introduce myself. My company name is Rijal Mahril, but some of my students call me Mr. Ruci for short. RUCI.
It's like a
Mr. Ruci.
pipe, big pipe.
Yeah, I like sheep, I think. Dewa Ruci. Okay, at that time I used to be very, very fat,
Oh my God.
like even obese.
Uh-huh.
That's why people call me Dewa
Ruci.
Ruci at the time.
Oh,
Then
Dewa Ruci.
that kind of name stick until now.
Philosophy.
Yeah, till lasting until now. And my activity now is just like teaching and to a private school, MTS, and one in a campus too, teaching there too. And also in a private teaching to follow IELTS. If someone want to
Oh my
learn to follow IELTS, just contact me. And also
Okay.
I promote some of my course places,
Mhm.
Flinders English course,
Oh
reading
wow.
culture,
Uh-huh.
because we know that reading culture has
Okay.
been degraded
Hold
by
on. Hold on. Hold on. Big session. Okay, thank you, Ruchi. Yeah, okay, sorry. What is your role in BEMC?
participant.
A
Yeah,
participant, active
active
participant.
participant.
So, how do you think about BEMC itself?
I think BMC is kind of a place which foster the students' activeness in English speaking skills. So
Huh?
when you want to practice your English speaking, improve your English speaking, just come to BMC
Yes.
every Sunday, and also there is podcast here, like
Yay!
every day. Even like to train our public speaking,
Uh-huh.
because the founder is the most phenomenal public speaker of
Oh
all
my
time.
God. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, give your statement. Don't spill everything. Thank you. Okay, so what is your name? Where do you live? Your activity, your hobby?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you very much for Radio Al-Markaz who has having me here.
Mhm.
And hi everyone, the loyal viewers, sahabat Al-Markaz, whatever you are. My name is Andi Agian Fani Baskar. You can call me Agi. I'm student at Universitas Muslim of Indonesia, majoring in law, 6th semester, and I'm domicile in Goa, Regency Street, Beringin Street, Cendana resident, but I'm originally West Sulawesi, Pulau Mandar City. And my role in BEMC as a active participants.
Okay.
I already 4 times come to BEMC, and I think BEMC it's the one of the best community, English community in South Sulawesi,
Mm-hmm.
especially in Makassar, because they providing English space for all generations.
Yeah, yeah.
For all generation, it's not only
No
learning,
limitation.
not limitation,
Mhm.
but we learning also intellectual, spiritual, and emotional. And I think for Sahabat Al Markas, whatever you are, you must join with us every Sunday. Start from 1
Yes, 1
p.m.
until 5.
5 p.m.
Mm.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, welcome. Yeah, not welcome back, welcome because this is your first time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about you, the one and only here, the red one? Please, your name, your address, your hobby, your activity,
Okay, thank you, Kak, for inviting me to be here. This is also my first time coming to this place.
and you
Even though,
around here
yes, even though I spend
during. Oh my God.
my whole time
Uh-huh.
here in AL-MARKAZ, but
But
this
you
is my
never.
first time to
Oh,
come
really?
here.
Oh my
So
God.
I just know that we have AL-MARKAZ has
Yeah,
radio. So I'm a
surprise.
little bit surprised.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm Zakia.
Zakia, Zakia.
Everyone calls me Kia,
Mm-hmm.
Zaki, or
Mm-hmm.
Ki,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you like. As long as you don't call me Anto, that's quite different with my real name.
Yeah, yeah.
I live in Makassar actually. Um, my activity nowadays, I'm quite busy. Not really busy. I'm actively with some communities in Makassar, learn from them and
Mhm.
sharing the knowledge with the young people or friends around in Makassar.
Mm. Women activities.
E-
Activist.
no, activity. Not activist, sorry.
Activist. You're
No, I'm not
activist.
activist. And I don't want to be an activist. I
Mhm.
can't be an activist.
Mhm.
I just like to do many activity with the young people discussing
So your
life
hobby. What
issues.
is your hobby?
My hobby actually same with sir, our teacher.
Mhm.
I like to read books,
Mhm.
especially like novel or anything related to gender.
Mhm.
So and after that I like to write uh, my experience or any issue related to the books that I read.
Okay. So what is your role in Bemci and how do you think about Bemci itself?
I am one of the participants in BMC, and I
Okay.
think BMC is like new and fresh thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even though I spend my uh most of my time
Okay.
moving from one English community to another, but BMC is the new thing because it gives different atmosphere, different spirit. We can discuss without pressure.
Mm.
I think
Yeah, yeah. Never.
because the
No, no,
yes,
never.
the topic is quite simple,
Mhm.
but not forcing us to be smart enough on that.
Mm.
So everyone feel free to discuss and to tell their opinion about that. So
Mm.
that is quite fresh for
Okay,
me.
thank you. Give a applause for us. Okay, in Bemsi Corner, and of course in Bemsi community, we have a tagline. If I say Bemsi, all of you say more fun, more confident, more impact. Do you copy?
Yeah.
Okay, more fun, more confident, more impact. Okay, let me check. One, two, three. Bemsi, more fun, more confident, more
more
impact.
impact.
Easy, easy, easy. Yes. As I my promise, Sabat Almarks, wherever you are, that I would like to spill our topic for today. But before we are going to spill about our topic for today, I would like to ask their feeling. How do you feeling here today to come here as a guest? Okay, give the mic.
Well,
What
I
is your
think
reaction when you got invitation to come here?
I think I just like become alien.
Oh
First time
my God.
I come. Why? Because I always come to Almarcas, but
Mhm.
I never
Oh,
know that there is
lot.
beautiful
Oh my
studio
God.
inside this mosque.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
really.
Everyone say like
Yeah,
that. Everyone
just
say like that.
I just go. I just say I just go. I just got
During
shocked.
20 years you around,
Yeah,
you
I just know
never.
that there is a studio, beautiful studio
Uh-huh.
in this mosque, in this
Ah.
beautiful mosque. Wow, is it?
So what about the program itself? BMC Corner English Education.
Pardon what?
This is your first time, right?
Yeah, my
So
first
how do
time.
you feel?
I feel I feel energized.
Uh-huh.
I feel happy,
Uh-huh.
and of course I feel excited to join this.
Because this
The atmosphere is same with Miss Mia
before.
said that
Uh,
like the topic is never the topic is never out of date. It's always trending, but
Mhm,
doesn't really force us to think very critically about it.
mhm,
We can freely express our opinion, whatever
mhm.
our opinion. We can express them.
So the point is, you feel amazed come here.
Yeah, I'm amazed by how to say invisible, beautiful studios here.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, what about you
It's like
again?
amazing.
How do you think about this place, this program,
Okay.
and the invitation itself?
Yeah. This is my three times to come Al-Markaz.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I come here 2024
Mm.
with Kak Dias in
Oh,
Ramadan.
really?
In Ramadan.
Oh, okay.
When iftar came there, iftar together here, and this is first time this year I come again Al Markaz, and first time come Radio Al Markaz, and I think Radio Al Markaz
You
it's
never thinking that there is a radio here?
no,
You never?
yeah, never,
Okay.
never. So I think is it great to me? I can sit here. The means of a great people who have a big enthusiasm on learning and go together.
Mm.
And I'm so really excited to join here. And and after that, I more now about in this topic, namely, you don't mention before. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I think that's all.
Okay. What about you, Kia? How do you think about the invitation? What is your reaction when I call you to come and how to say tampil kembali?
I actually excited and also insecure in the same time because
I'm
it
not
has
believe
been
it.
it has been a long time since I practiced my
Yeah, yeah,
English.
yeah.
Actually, I mean, um, I rarely practice my speaking, so I'm a little bit nervous about this. But I
Mhm.
also
You
excited.
need it to be big up.
I need, but I excited because I know
Uh-huh.
this thing,
Uh,
this program is a very useful not only for us as a speaker but for the others who listen or who watch us,
mhm.
and we can we can talk about the topic nicely, and everyone can join that or can interact with us through the questions. They can
Mhm.
also get the knowledge from what we're going to discuss here. So
Mhm.
I think it is very important to train
Yeah.
their speaking also in
Ah.
ours.
Okay, so like a flashback, yeah, you feel flashback because before you always come to media on radio, but this is different home, right? Okay, this is the new home. Okay, sahabat Marcus, wherever right, we are still here, and I will spill our topic and talking about knowledge, talking about the skill, talking about literacy, all of the word. Of course, every how to say every people sometimes I help people's like reading, I help people not like reading, right? So it's depend on the individual, it's depend on the society and etc. And that's why there is like index of literation, and this is very related with I'd say habit of people's to read something, yeah, like magazine, like everything that you can read. And that's why our topic for this afternoon is reading cultures. Giving applause for us. Yes, are you ready, guys? Are you ready?
I hope so.
Okay, you ready? But don't go anywhere, Sabar Amarkas. We will be right back after this. Yeah, always in 99.6 Radio Albercas after this. Yes, welcome back 99.6 Sahabat Al-Markas. Wherever you are, Radio Al-Markas is here. Yeah, back to Bemci Corner English discussion. And our topic for today is reading culture. Yeah, talking about reading culture. Oh, this is very interesting because in around us, they like reading, their hobby. Okay, Kia, how do you think about our topic for this afternoon? This is very related with yourself.
Yeah, it is one of the reason why I'm excited to come here because the topic is reading culture. While
Yeah.
I love reading,
Mhm.
I collect some books
Mhm.
in
What kind
my
of book
house.
you read?
Novel, gender, and mental health
Mhm.
kinds of books like that. And my dream is to open a library
Oh,
in the future. So,
okay.
but the
For
books,
free?
yes, of course, but the
Okay.
books only for what I have read before.
Um,
So everyone who want to comes, I can explain before they reading the
mhm.
book, or I can give a recommendation. So I'm so excited with this
Why reading is one of your hobby?
because I can go to the world that cannot be destroyed by everyone.
Mhm.
Read where every time I read a book, it was not for getting a lot of knowledge, but it is the moment when I go to the word in the book and I realize that there are many beautiful things in the inside the books, and then I can move to another book and find another beautiful world. So that's wonderful feeling every time reading.
Okay, nice. Keep your statement. I move to you, Agi. How do you think about our topic? That's very simple question.
Yeah, I think reading culture it's the one of good habit.
Mm.
All generation we must increase reading culture as a habit. And actually, I also really reading book, but especially in politics and issue international
Mhm.
issue because in I
Like
focusing
Iran and America
yeah
and Korea. Oh my God.
because while I'm students I I take to international of law. I like to international of law, and I'm like it, and we can get anything about book. Sometimes a good word, sometimes a few side, the other few side, and we must do reading a book as a future words.
But why is reading is one of your hobby?
Why reading as a
Mm.
my hobby? Because yeah, actually first when I first semester
Mhm.
college, I don't like the book reading book
Oh, okay.
because I think book it's boring. Yeah, but because every single as a student, I got the good environment circle,
Mhm.
make me more confident and more reading, little reading,
Mm.
and
More confident and
yeah,
more
more
impact.
confidence. And sometimes I reading in internet
Ah,
like digital, like news, hot
okay.
news, but it's not only uh real.
Like digital magazines, something
Yeah,
like that, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, keep your statement. It's interesting. Okay, what about you, Richie? Mr. Rijal. So, how do you think about the topic? You know, this topic is simple. So, do you think there is no challenge inside the topic because it's very simple? You know. Uh-huh.
Everything is challenging in this world, depending on how you perceive.
I'm not believe this is very easy for you. Okay.
Well, I think it's exciting because as we know now that the literacy is now getting decreased.
Okay.
As I have read article like
Make it close your mic, please.
7 years ago that according to PISA, in PISA there is like reading achievement, and if I'm not wrong, my achievement, I think reading achievement, especially in Indonesia, we got the lowest second or to lowest rank, like
Oh,
among
in worldwide. Southeast
Southeast
Asia.
Asia.
Okay.
Indonesia has occupied the second rank, the
Mhm.
lowest one.
Mhm.
Why? I think also when we flash back, like maybe the proliferation of digital tools, digital device, everything is accessible. just in amount of time by sitting in front of the laptop, in front
Okay.
of the computer while connecting in the Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
Then you can access everything without, how to say, without sacrificing, without spending too much time to
Okay,
think.
we back to the root. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why reading? Why reading? Why is reading is your one of hobby?
Okay, I think reading is a hobby because by reading, you can explore the world
Mm-hmm.
just by sitting in your at your home
Mm-hmm.
while sitting calmly while drinking coffee, and then you can explore, you can deep dive to the ocean of the knowledge. You can know, even like book is the window of the world. So
Yes, yes, yes.
by reading the book, you open the window of the world.
Um,
Simply.
okay, I would like to ask you about the concrete one. What kind of book do you read, and what is the titles?
Currently, I prefer reading because I don't know, because I just love.
Maybe you still reading newspaper? Reading? I'm still, I'm still reading
Well, I
newspaper.
think, but there is like how to say experiment. There's like how to say
Mhm.
article say that reading book is totally different with reading directly from seeing content.
What about Bobo magazine?
Bobo,
Bobo magazine or Girl magazine?
like back time in the long time ago. We are
Oh my god.
don't show that we are we will be extinct. Never state that we will be extinct.
Be
Like
yourself.
dinosaur.
Okay, continue. Seriously, seriously.
Okay, what do you ask me?
Uh,
Because you
what kind of book you read and what the titles?
currently, because sometimes I like also teaching at a campus like English. I become making like research proposal. Maybe hopefully someday can continue my study again for doctoral degree. I think like I focus more on psycholinguistic.
Ooh.
The relation of psychology and
Yeah, yeah,
language
yeah.
itself. It connect each other because what makes people improve the language they use based on the psychological condition.
Yes, yes, yes.
Psycholinguistic and sociolinguistic, everything about language, because
Mm.
you know that when people continue their study in the further level, they have to integrate. They just core knowledge like
Yes,
language,
yes.
but they have to integrate with many kinds of aspect. That's why it's integrated
Mhm.
knowledge.
It's interesting.
Also,
What about else?
what
The
pops up
others?
in my mind is like neurolinguistic and
Ooh.
hypnosis, like
What about NLP, neuro linguistic
yeah, something
program?
like that. Like people teaching by doing hypnotizing their
Oh
students,
wow.
and then the student just say yes, okay, and
Like
then they
kuya
do what
kuya.
not really like yeah, it can be, but we use it in teaching in teaching context,
Not for gimmick, yeah.
yeah, no, for
Not
gimmick.
for gimmick, yeah.
In the past, I think. Only for
Okay.
uya kuya, not for
Okay. Okay, give your statement. I'll be back
okay.
to you. Okay, what about you, Agi? What kind of books
I
you
always
read
reading.
and what the titles?
What's the titles? I always reading.
The Principle of Power,
No.
Psychology of Money.
General. I don't
Uh-huh.
specific like the here,
Mhm.
but all book. Sometimes novel. Like
Okay.
novel in Boruto.
Uh-huh.
It's the one of novel, and also yeah, I'm more focused the issue, international issue.
International
Uh,
is it like ZEA,
yeah, but
Zone Economic Exclusive.
in our yeah in our problem in our country, I don't more like it that. So I focus the yeah, I don't have interest.
Uh,
Yeah,
what about the novel of Saint Seiya or
I'm never.
uh, Doraemon?
But yeah. And yeah, if I have free times, because my house and Goa Library is
Yes,
so
yes,
really
yes.
near, so
It's
I
very
just walk.
close. Yes.
Yeah, I just walk and reading there every morning.
Mm-hmm.
Start on open and
Yes,
when
you found the titles there.
No, I'm just a chat
Okay.
looking for every day.
What are
Uh,
they? What are they?
Have free day in morning.
Mm-hmm.
I reading book and until right now.
I mean the titles.
The titles economic,
Economic.
economic,
What else?
psychology and law.
Psychology and law.
Yeah,
What else?
only that.
Only focus
Yeah, only focus that.
for. Okay. What about like article of Sharia about the business, about the public speaking, about the culture, tourism.
I think like public speaking is not only about reading but we implementation.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
But did you not read the public speaking
yeah,
book
sometimes I read.
sometimes?
Sometimes I read.
Yes, yes, yes.
Recommend book in how to be winner, how to be winner in the title book. I sometimes I reading and how to be with the communication with the other people
Mm-mm.
and like debate,
Negotiable.
yeah, like shareable
Mm.
and yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. What about you, Kia? What kind of books and what the titles? Just make it concrete.
Um, actually, I
Uh,
this is the thing that everyone should know.
okay. Okay.
I'm an army,
Uh-uh.
a fan of BTS.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
BTS army, and I love
Keep up.
every recommendation of the member of the BTS. So, and especially for the leader of the BTS, he is a feminist.
Oh,
He reads a lot of book related to the gender, the role of
it's
women.
Korean, yeah?
Yes,
What about the Chinese?
I also read the kind of book from China, especially.
The Legend of White Snake.
No, I don't read something like that.
Journey to the West.
I read a book. No, I read a book from China. Not Chinese, really. I mean, there is a book related to how women how the culture of Asian see the women, especially
Okay,
with the
okay.
age like us.
Mm.
So it gives me a lot of knowledge about how patriarchal system
Oh,
treat me
wow.
as a woman and
It's deep.
other women. So if you ask me about the title of the book, I read Kim Ji-young, born in
I'm I
1982.
recognize Kim
Yes.
Jong-un. Yeah, I know.
No, that's not good. I read Almond also. Almond is about part of our brain,
Okay.
but it is a novel, and I think it is about disability issue.
Okay.
It is a book from BTS also. So I read any kinds of book that they read.
Mm.
So yeah,
Okay. So how do you think about the literation index of Indonesia?
yeah.
Index, you know.
It is actually what I disagree about that, because you know the data is not really valid. Yes,
Mm.
because you know it seems like they just only focusing on our interest in reading.
Okay.
So the rate is like when Indonesia has a low level of reading, it seems like all the people in Indonesia doesn't like reading, but
Mhm.
it is not like that. Everyone actually loves reading, but we read a very different books.
Mhm.
If you just read magazine, you still love reading.
Mhm. Newspaper.
Yes, whatever you read,
Then
it means that you like reading. So it is not
even
because
the Holy Quran you're reading
yes,
also.
that. So
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you don't like reading, but the index only focusing on that, on how we use like a library, how we access a book. Unfortunately, in Indonesia, we don't have enough, especially in Makassar. Actually, we don't have enough facility that
Mm.
can make us read a lot. I don't really disagree with the title of the data, like reading rate or reading index. It should be the data of availability
Mm.
of reading resources,
Mm.
because we don't like we don't love reading. I mean, it is not because we don't interest in reading, but it is
Okay.
because we lack of books. And nowadays, the price of books is quite high,
Okay.
and in our age, maybe economically, it is easy for us to buy book. We don't
Okay.
need to see the price. But how about the young people, the Gen Z? They're still thinking to twice or many times to buy a book because of the price. So I think it is not because we are not interested in reading. It is because the resources of reading and the facility. We really have a limit library here, especially
Okay.
in Makassar. Please
Uh,
create a lot of library.
okay, please make it
Yes,
literary, special for the government.
that's important.
Massive, massive, massive. Come on, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, keep your statement. I'll be back to you. What about you, brother Richie? What do you think about literacy index of Indonesia?
Literacy index. Talking about literacy, so we are talking about the skill,
Mm,
reading and writing, because it is interrelated. When you read more,
mhm,
you can write more.
mhm.
So why is this say like literacy index like decrease? Because like maybe I don't want to say maybe because like how we can create something from a literacy. When
Mhm.
you read more, you can write more. It means like when there is no, I think I can see from like articles or journals published, especially from Indonesia, it's like
Yeah.
a way more or less than journals or articles published by other countries. That is, I don't want to say that it is totally true because like because index is not about like how to say it's not only about uh, interest in reading, but also like how the significance of reading and writing correlated each other. When you read more, automatically you can write more. You can have more of insight and knowledge.
Yeah.
That's why it. That's why like PISA or like index, how to say, is established. Why that say something.
Mm.
That's why. But I think I concern more on the how to say right now because digital literacy. Maybe because there is digital literacy, everything is available in
Mhm.
ebook. So sometimes people don't really want to buy books. There is a book. I can simply download many things just by sitting in my house. I don't need to go to the libraries. I don't
Mhm.
need to go to far away. It's which is totally different. We are in the past when we want to
Mhm.
make article
Okay.
or thesis for
Mm.
our study completion. We have to go to the
Different era,
library.
different technology,
Yeah, we
different.
have to underline which one is
Uh-huh.
the
Uh-huh.
important one. That is like how to say our sacrifice
Mhm.
our sacrifice. You know that the meaning of mujahada, like when we do like sacrifice on what we do, it's gonna stick longer on your brain.
Mm.
Right now, it's like short content with available knowledge, easy to understand but easy to forget. Like, but when reading, we try to connect. The more we read something, the more we feel.
Deeper, yeah,
Yeah,
deeper,
get
deeper.
deeper. The more we visualize what we read, and sometimes we feel that we are on the other continent. We are
Okay.
on the other skies just by
Mm.
reading it. That's why I ever read in an article when we read and then we visualize ourselves that we are in the book. So the more we visualize ourselves in the book and we try to make it real, what we imagine, the more there is like a brain connection, brain cells connected each other. That's why reading, the more we read, the more we become, how to say, knowledgeable.
Knowledge. Yeah, yeah. Okay, keep your statement. We, of course, we will be back after this. Stay tuned at 99.6 Sahabat Al-Markas Radio Al-Markas in BMC Corner, Bridge English Meeting Club Indonesia English Discussion. Saya mengimbau pada segenap Yes, Bemci Corner English Discussion in 99.6 Radio Al-Markaz, sahabat Al-Markaz. We back here. Hi guys. Yes, Bemci. More fun,
And
more confident,
confident.
more impact. Oh my God. Once again. Okay. Take this. Okay. One, two, three. Bemci.
More fun.
More
Confident
Yeah.
is more.
More impact.
Okay, thank you. Give me a blow.
I just remember the impact.
Now, baby, say more fun, more confident, more impact. Okay, back to the topic, reading cultures. Okay, I already, okay, you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, do you get a question?
Index.
Yes,
Reading index.
literation index of Indonesia.
My point of view about the literation index, it's depend on the case. If the government's measure from the real book literacy, it
Mhm.
I think it's real. But as we know that literacy, so many literacy, there is literacy financial,
Okay.
literacy digital,
Mm.
science literacy,
Okay.
and so many literacy. So
Mhm.
I think it's not true if the governments make the value about all literacy.
Mhm.
So a little story about. Can I mention the organization? Yeah. For your information, guys, we have the foster house, namely Rumah Inspiratif Berkarya, and we focus in increase for the young generation, especially in junior high school and elementary school, to
Okay.
increase their literacy. I think the one of the bad impact. The bad impact why the young generation not have the interest about literacy because nothing facility
Okay.
facility.
Okay.
So I think this is the big problem, and
Mhm.
we must have the old solution about how to increase our generation with. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, switch the camera. Camera, please. Camera. Okay, okay. I ask you, how do you think about the people mm, don't have like sense to read the books? Yeah, even both of digital and basic books. Eh, oh my God, I always.
Everything is all about like reading interest.
Mhm.
When they really want to improve their knowledge, I think, because window is book is the window of the
Mm.
world.
Windows, Windows 10, 9.
When they want to open like a range of opportunity, job opportunities, and many things, even like in digital, how to say, digital's era like
Yeah,
nowadays,
yeah.
they still have to read.
Mm-mm.
When you open, even when you open the link, you have to read it. When you don't read it, you don't know how to do something.
Mm-mm. You lost.
Yeah, you lost information because when you even like simple thing, if you want to get information, but you are lazy to read, so you're not gonna like even like we want to submit like article.
Mm.
There are so many like something that we have to think. But when we are lazy, it's impossible for us to complete the task when we don't read that thing.
Mhm.
Even like in our religion, like there is the word ikra. Read it first in order that you can open your how to say perspective.
Mm.
Because even like condition, how to say intrinsically, we have to read the condition before we decide something. So
Mm.
when it is cloudy,
Mm.
I read it is cloudy, so I
Because
determine not to go out because it's going to rain
in
heavily.
first surah, Iqra. Bacalah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
ikra. Read it. You have it means like there is obligation to read.
Uh,
You have to read before you do something.
Before you die.
Before you determine to do something.
You have to do before we die. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
So if people don't have a sense of reading, so you're not gonna. The first, from Islamic perspective, for our religion, you don't how to say, you don't perform
Mhm.
that kind of thing. And then the second one, you cannot know many kinds of knowledge in this world
Yes.
if you don't read. Even you just like in Indonesia, but
Mm.
you read the article or the book made by this one, you can you can know.
Mm.
It means like you open the window of the world. So reading is critical, very, very important, I think. That's
It
why
means
you have
that
to,
if you don't read, it means that you don't have meaning,
yeah, we
right?
read to make meaning.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Okay, thank
to
you.
interpret the meaning. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What about you? Kia? How do you think about the people who doesn't have sense of reading?
Um, I think that person just hasn't met the reason of reading,
Mhm.
because I believe everyone actually like reading, but they don't have the reason, or there is no somebody, something, or that can force, at least force them to read.
Mm.
At the first, I don't really like to read actually.
Oh,
I forced to read
okay.
when I do my scriptsy.
Ah,
Like it or not, I must read. So how I can understand and explain my scriptsy without reading? But then once again, for me, I found the reason. It's the member of BTS. I found the reason to read.
BTS, in the Excel like Menar.
Yeah, that's different. I love Namjoon and Suga and everyone.
Okay, okay.
So I think they just don't find the book that the book that belongs to them.
Mm.
Like, you cannot force me to read politics when I don't really belong to the politics.
Okay.
When you give me like maybe comics or maybe a colorful magazine, it's okay.
Mhm.
You just need to find the thing that you like. And those who don't read, or who doesn't like reading, for me they just find the reason.
Even ghost story. Even ghost story. I mean, like
Horror book.
horror book. Yes, that is like
It's calming actually.
it's reading actually.
Yes, it is reading.
But the how to say the survey. It's not
Yeah,
how to say in English. Tidak menganggap itu ya.
that's why I
Mhm.
disagree with the survey actually.
Mm. Okay, thank you. So, what about you, Agi? I move to you. How do you think about the people who doesn't have like sense of reading?
I think it's depend on the people because like she said,
She, yeah.
because every people have a reasons why we're reading a book,
Mhm.
and I have a reasons why I like international book,
Mhm.
international political book.
Okay.
Yeah, it's depend on the people, and it's depend the case. Even if you have the purpose,
Mhm.
you will reading like you have the make the scriptsy, yeah, you must the reading. You have, if even you will perform in camera, yeah, you must do reading.
Mhm.
And yeah, reading script, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. How do you have like something special way or tips to make people's like reading?
uh Tips and trick.
Yes.
I don't have the tips and trick because
Mhm.
I'm not a professional like reading book, but maybe for smart viewers at home.
Oh, sahabat Amarkas.
Sahabat, oh, sorry, sorry.
Okay. Continue,
Sahabat
continue.
Al-Markas at home, yeah, please, yeah, please force yourself, make your motivation, and also uh, make your purpose so you like the reading. Yeah.
Okay. Brother Ruchi, do you have a like special way or trick or tips? Please use this. Don't forget. You always speak without making. Oh my god.
Okay, well,
Uh,
actually, reading interest, like it has two forms: intensive reading and
uh-huh.
extensive reading.
Yeah.
Extensive reading, like you read something for pleasure, like you like maybe related to Miss and this one mean like
Mhm.
you like politics, you read everything that you like, you read everything. But intensive reading, like maybe because I'm in psycholinguistic, so I read more books about psychology.
Yeah.
You read books about, because this is your major, international law. You like how to say, your major in politics, so you read books in politics. So
Mhm.
depend on the purpose, I think, intensive reading or extensive reading. or skimming, scanning. I think depend on the purpose because when you read something, skimming, you read something because you want to find
The
specific
technique to
information.
read, yeah, skimming, scanning.
Yeah. Why I mentioned the technique because depend on you. You just want to grab like the specific thing
Yeah.
in that book. Apply scanning. You
Mhm.
want to find like the main idea. Apply skimming. Depend on
Mhm.
the purpose.
Okay.
And also, I can just say you can apply intensive reading or extensive reading. Depend on your purpose. I think.
Mm.
I think there is no how to say. I think I agree with Miss Kia at the first time. Like your tips to like reading is like find a purpose on why you love reading. Maybe because your idol, this one. So,
Mhm.
but for me, everything should be started from force. You have to force yourself.
Mhm.
If not, sometimes something sometimes
Mhm.
everything start from the force,
Mhm.
but like you drinking coffee, it's bitter, but the bitter things
Mhm.
make you stay awake, stay alert. But
Mm.
what about the sweet things? Like
Yeah.
you don't
Make
really
you
force, yeah,
sleepy.
it make you sleepy. So nothing develop from comfort zone. So you
Okay.
have to get out from comfort zone.
Uh,
When you really want to get out from comfort zone, it's like you have to be force yourself to love reading
oh,
and
wow.
find your
Okay.
purpose.
Thank you. What about Kia? What is your conclusion about our topic for this afternoon?
It is very interesting to talk about reading because we can share anything about our favorite books, or
Yeah.
we can at least we can recommend, and at least we can talk to the audience. Or
Mm.
I hope this topic gonna listen or watch by the major of the city.
Listen. Yeah. Listen.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
they. I hope Pak Wali Kota, please. Library, because uh, uh, every book lovers, we love library also, and I think Makassar has not good library.
Mhm.
They need to create.
And we have big population.
Yes,
Okay.
that's important. Please,
So,
Pak.
so this is not only in conclusion, but also like how to say expectation, yeah, expectation about the library, about the facility, about the climate, yeah, the atmosphere to support how peoples can live, yeah, by how to say to make comfort, yeah, comfortable and etc. Okay, guys, give a applause for us. Okay, I would like to check your spirit. If I say Bemci, all of you say answer. Okay, please use the miss mic. Okay, okay, one, two, three, Bemci. More
Confident, more
yeah, big applause for us. Thank you so much for your kind attention. Thank you for coming. Thank you for Bro Rijal, Mr. Ruchi. Thank you for Agi. Thank you, yes, Zakia, for coming here. Thank you so much, Sahabat Al-Markas, wherever you are. Thank you for today, this episode. And our topic for today is reading cultures. Nice to talking, yeah, interact with you, Sahabat Al-Markas, wherever you are. And of course, don't forget to always watch and listen in 99.6. Yeah, Bemci Corner Bridge English Meeting Club Indonesia Corner English Discussion every Friday at 4 until 5 p.m. And that's all our conversation. Good afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you for the next week. Bye bye, Bemci Corner.